What's going on, guys? It's your weekly Vanguard news and reveals for the week of 1/25 to 12/6. If you guys are new to the channel, I basically give this in a podcast-esque format so that I can tell you how to read the cards and what new cards are announced on the Japanese streams, but I give them to you in English. So whether you're trying to sleep, study, in the car driving, you get to know the new cards that were just recently announced. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Going over our card reveals. So the reason I delayed this video is because Set 6 is wrapping up, and by the time this video goes up, Set 6 has been officially announced and spoiled and is now playable in Japan. So that's why I kind of wanted to wait to do this, plus there were some newer cards that I wanted to tie in together. So with this, we're moving on to our card reveals. Blade of Rapid Advance, Undercover Genix. It's for the Undercover deck that we got in Set 3, and its skill is Auto on the Rearguard Circle. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked while boosted if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Undercover in its name. Cost, put all your rearguards in the same column as this unit into your soul, draw a card, and if you have not countercharged this turn, then you Energy Blast 3 and you may countercharge 1. Knight of Anticipation, Telenius. Auto in the front row rearguard circles. At the start of your battle phase, Soul Blast 1 and all your grade 3 or greater units in the center column get plus 5k power until the end of battle. So that means it'll give your Vanguard and the unit that is boosting your Vanguard plus 5k, so basically it's like a pseudo persona because it's the total of 10k power. Knight of the Tight Hold, Predasius, or Predasius. Don't know how to pronounce that one. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle from hand, if your Vanguard is a glitter. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to one glitter card from among them, and then reveal it and then put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. If you revealed a card, put this unit into your soul. Rinceways Dragon. Auto in the Vanguard circle. Auto. It's not on any circle. Let's try that again. Rinceways Dragon. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater with Mask in its card name. Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets plus 5k power until the end of the turn. If you Soul Blast a Mask of Hydrogram for this cost, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. Dragon Tree Offsuit, Drambled. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, other than during the battle phase. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Gandiva or Griffogalia in its card name. Cost, Soul Blast 1, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to one card with Scarlet Flame in its name, or one Mask of Hydrogram from among them, and discard it. Shuffle the deck, and choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. And then, this is the card I was kind of waiting for to see if the effects would carry over from the Pope Mask deck. Dragon Tree Wretch, Toriki Kimrud. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle. Cost, Energy Blast 3, and search your deck for up to one Mask of Hydrogram. Reveal it, and put it into your hand, and shuffle the deck. Act on the rearguard circle. Cost, Counterblast 1, and bound this unit. Choose one of your rearguard circles that have no Dragon Tree markers, and put the Dragon Tree marker onto that circle. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck and choose up to one card with Mask or Griffogalia in its card name from among them. Reveal it and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. When you would look at the deck by this ability, if your bind zone has one or less cards with the same name as this card, you can look at the entire deck instead of just the top 7. So part of the reason I was excited for this card is because I was hoping if this card and the Keter Sanctuary card that this one shares a name with had the same skill, that means it's a good chance Stoicheia may get this skill again, so that it makes Leandor Mask Vivace even more viable and consistent. And then moving on to the man of the hour, Scarlet Flame Ash Dragon, Gandiva Mask. Continuous. This card can only be written from a grade 3 card with Gandiva in its card name, much like the other Mask units we have seen in the past. Auto in the Vanguard circle. When your opponent's rearguards are retired during your turn, choose a card from your drop and you may bind it face down. Continuous on the Vanguard circle. During your turn, all your front row units get plus 2k power for each face down card in your bind zone. Act on the Vanguard circle once per turn. For the cost of removing a card with Gandiva in its different card name, meaning you cannot use Gandiva Mask for this cost, it has to be the OG Gandiva. You must remove it from the game from either your hand, soul, or draw. Choose one of your original act abilities of the card being removed for this cost. Activate it without paying its cost, and this unit gets +1 critical until the end of turn. Meaning, not only are you getting the critical from this skill, you're also getting all of the original Gandiva's effects, and you don't have to pay a cost for it. That's just a whole lot of value, and I'm very, as much as I don't like Gandiva because all my decks are weak against Gandiva, I have to admit this is a good card. Act on the Vanguard Circle once per turn. I already read that one, so we're going to do the next one. Act on the Vanguard Circle once per turn. Cost Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. If you do not retire a card, you may draw a card. Going on, they also announced that there's going to be secret energy rares, and they're going to have the illustration since they're celebrating Cardfight Vanguard G's 10th anniversary. And they're also have notes written to you, well, not to you, but the notes written by the original artist. And they also told us they've been teasing us with the visual gift portraits for a while of all the G units to celebrate G's 10th anniversary. So they are all getting printed onto energy cards, so you get to see the G cast once again in Standard. Back to more reveals. Elegant Matey, Glenmew. Auto in the rearguard circle. When this unit is attacked, cost, retire one of your token cards that's not being attacked, and then choose one of your units being attacked, and this power gets +5k to the end of battle. It's a weird way of just saying when this unit is attacked, destroy a token and it gains +5 for that battle. In this Silvery Forest, choose one of your rear guards and it gets +5k power until the end of turn for each of your grade 1 or less rear guards. Marine General of Circular Current, Selegios. Auto, when this unit is retired from the rearguard circle by your opponent's ability. Soul cost, Soul Blast 1, and you draw a card. So it's a way to replenish your hand if you're going against retire heavy decks, such as Gandiva. Farewell Maiden, Cindy. Auto in the rearguard circle. When your unit is retired by your card's ability this turn, this unit gets +5k power for until the end of turn. 2 units being retired at the same time would give this unit the total of 10k power. Dragritter, Nahid. Auto, when discards this card from your hand during your turn, you may put this card into your soul. Auto in the rearguard circle, when this unit is in the same column... Auto in the rearguard circle, when your unit in the same column as this unit stands by an ability of your grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kothi Blaze in its card name. Soul Blast 1, choose one of your rear guards in the same column as this unit and stand it. So this allows you to basically restand a column to get another big attack in with Kothi Blaze. Burnt Lens Salamander. Auto when this unit is put in the Guardian Circle. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kothi Blaze in its card name, until the end of the battle, this unit gains the red text. Auto when this unit will be retired from the Guardian Circle, you may put this card into your soul. And it also gains 5,000 shield, meaning this is a 10k guard. Scorching Burner Dragon. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kothi Blaze in its card name. Cost, put a grade 2 or less unit from your hand into your soul, and this unit gets +5,000 power until the end of turn. Velocity Dragon. If you have a Vanguard with only one clan and your G-Zone has no cards, this card gets all of the following abilities. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, cost Energy Blast 3 and put a card from your hand into your soul, and then draw 2 cards. Auto, on the rearguard circle, when your Vanguard attacks, this unit gets +5,000 until the end of turn. This card is a Draconic Overlord buff, because he is a multiple restanding, and he has the Kagero clan. And then we got the I Lost card of... That's a double rare. Demonic Dragon Nymph Cashin. Once again, if your Vanguard has only Narukami in its clan, then this card is only from Narukami. Auto, when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle from hand, if you have a Vanguard with only Narukami in its clan, look at the top 7 cards of your deck and choose up to either 1 Vermilion in its card name, and that only has Narukami for its clan from among them, or up to one card named Eternal Thunderbolt from among them. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you revealed a card, choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul or discard it into the drop zone. Auto on the rearguard circle. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Vermilion in its card name and only Narukami for its clan, counterblast 1, and this unit will gain plus 10,000 power until the end of turn. And at the end of that turn, bind this unit. And then the card that it was just said like 12 times in the last slide, Draconic Kaiser Vermilion, the Blood. Continuous on the Vanguard circle. During your turn, if you have a Draconic Kaiser Vermilion exact name, this unit in your soul, this unit gains plus 5k power. Then, if your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, this unit gets critical plus 1, and all your front row units get plus 5k power. Act on the Vanguard circle once per turn. Cost Soul Blast 1, and until the end of turn, when this unit would attack, choose 2 of your opponent's rear guards, and this unit battles your opponent's rear guards and all the units in the chosen rear guard circles. Auto on the Vanguard circle once per turn. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If you played a normal order this turn, and your opponent's damage zone has 4 or less cards, cost, discard a card from hand, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards, and deal 1 damage. I mean, that's just a free damage, as long as they have 4 or less damage. And of course, it's getting a secret version in production. Preacher of the Forbidden Arts, Parada. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, cost, counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. And until the end of your opponent's next turn, cards with Grand Dogma and their card names in your bind zone cannot be moved to any other zones by your opponent's card effects. If your bind zone has a card with Grand Dogma in its card name, this unit also gains plus 5k power and 5k shield. It is active during both players' turns. Document Decipherer. Auto on the rearguard circle. When your opponent's rearguard is placed during your turn, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5k power until the end of turn. Anbid Router. Auto, when this unit is placed on the Guardian circle, if you have a Dragon Tree marker on your rearguard circle, until the end of this battle, this unit gains the red text. Auto, when this unit is retired from the Guardian circle, you may put it into your soul, and it gains 5k shield. Effectless. Pulpericens. I need to get hooked on phonics. Auto on the rearguard circle. When your other unit in the same column as this unit stands by your card's ability and you have grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Storaisha in its card name, put this unit into soul, draw a card, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 5k power until the end of turn. Noble of Sorrow and Lament, Deviat. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Storaisha in its card name, discard 1 card from hand, and search your deck for up to 1 Codex card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Giddy Placiphorus. Auto in the rearguard circle. When you play a Codex order, this unit gets plus 5k power into the end of the turn, making it a decent 13k booster, but it's not much to write home about, to be honest. And then we have our new PR card. I cannot translate because I cannot read those first 3 kanji characters, but so I'm just going to say the English name is pending, but the last name that is written there does say Tarasubaki. It is going to be the next manga promo that Japanese players are getting within the Skyride Cardfight Vanguard manga. And it reads, act on the rearguard circle. Cost, put this unit into your soul, choose up to 2 order cards, each with the same name from your drop, put one of them to the bottom of the deck, and put the rest into your hand. Choose one of your units, and it gets plus 5k power until the end of turn. Auto in the rearguard circle. When you play an order during your turn, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5k power until the end of turn. Lady Battler of the Black Dwarf. Auto in the rearguard circle. Generation Break 1. As a reminder, in case you do not know the generation, it means how many cards are faced up in your G zone. So when you unstride or flip a card in your G zone due to a card skill, that's how much generation break you have. So if you have 1 to face up G unit in your G deck, that is generation break 1. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Messiah in its card name, choose one of your other rear guards and it gets plus 5k power until the end of turn. At the end of that battle, lock this card. This effect is mandatory. Auto, drop Generation Break 3. When your G unit with only Link Joker for its clan is placed on the Vanguard circle, counterblast 1 and call this to the rearguard circle from drop. And then the card that it's been alluding to, here it is, Grand Genesis Trans Else Messiah. Once again, since this is a G unit, it cannot be put into the main deck. And in case you need a reminder what a stride is, during their stride step, cost to choose one or more cards from your hand with the sum of their grades being 3 or greater and discard them. And stride this card onto your Vanguard from face down. When you stride, your original Vanguard becomes the heart card, and this unit gains that power and the card name. At the end of this battle, return this unit face up. Auto, Generation Break 3. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, cost counterblast 1, unlocked all your locked cards, and choose up to the same number of your opponent's rear guards as the number of face-up cards in your G-Zone, and lock them. Locking is when you put them face down and they're not available to be played with anymore, in case you forgot what lock means. And then choose the same number of your rear guards as the number of face-up Genesis Trans Else Messiahs in your G-Zone, and they gain plus 5k power until the end of turn. And of course, it is also getting a secret rare version. Rousing Dragon, Ready Raptor. This is our first card reveals that we are getting from set 7, so we are officially in set 7 reveal season. Auto, when this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle, if you have 4 or more cards in your damage zone, this unit gets plus 5k shield, making it 10k. If you have a grade 3 Vanguard with Triumph Dragon in its card name, counterblast 1, and it gets plus 15k instead of 5k shield. Demonic Dragon Berserker, Jokushu. Auto in the rearguard circle. When this unit is placed on the rearguard circle, if you have grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Triumph Dragon in its card name, cost, put one of your other rearguards into your soul, draw a card, and energy charge 1. Auto on the front rows, rearguard circle. Once returned, when either player's units are retired or stood by an ability of your Vanguard with Triumph Dragon in its card name, Soul Blast 1 and all your front row units get plus 5k until the end of the turn. Boggle Puppy. Auto in the rearguard circle. When this unit boosts, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Osilargus in its card name, Soul Blast 1 and choose up to 2 cards from your drop and that do not have the same grade as any cards in your soul and put them into your soul. Half-breed Demonic Spear Knight, Sadurgos. Continuous on the rearguard circle. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard card with Osilargus in its card name, this unit gets plus 5k, making it a 15k beat stick. Auto, when this unit would be retired from the rearguard circle during your battle phase, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Osilargus in its card name, counterblast 1, choose a card from your soul with a different card name, and call it to the rearguard circle. And now we will be looking ahead to next week. Starting with next Tuesday, they will be showing us the Japanese 2025 January and assumed February tournament promo packs. So for English, these will be our April/May promos that we'll get for our shop tournaments. They will have support for Koti Blaze, Diabolos, and Rotovisor. They will also be showing off 3 reprints as well. And then on Thursday, next Thursday, they will show us 3 more cards from the tournament pack. And the featured cards that are on screen now is Ernest Correctfather Ultimo, which is Clarissa support. And we don't know that little character, but it's Knight of Blank, Esmir, which it will be Graham Grace support. So that's all for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to know more, leave a comment with whatever questions you may have. And make sure you subscribe so you keep up with all the Vanguard news. We're going to get into a lot more content, and starting with the new year, I have a lot of plans. One of them might hold some deer days. We'll see how it goes. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy. I'll see you guys next time.